Every single person on this earth has 24 hours, no more, no less. But many people can manage their time better than many of us. Today we are talking about top 5 ways you can manage your time better. Without further ado, let's dive in. Tip number 1. Prioritize your task with Eisenhower matrix. In this matrix, we can categorize our work in 4 different ways. Important, less important. Urgent, less urgent. So in this first category, this is urgent and important. So this has to do right away. You have to do it right away. You cannot wait. And this category, this is important but less urgent. So this you can schedule, like you have to do it like some other day, maybe 2 days later, like later in the day, or maybe next week, whatever it is, but it is important and less urgent. So it doesn't require your attention right away. In this third category, this is less important but this is urgent. You can delegate this task to somebody else, to your team, or maybe somebody you trust, that you know that they can take care of this way better in this time. So this is less important but this is very urgent. So you have to delegate this work. And this last category, this is less important and less urgent. So this task you can consider deleting from your list, or maybe you can do some other time, maybe sometime later. You don't have to worry about it right away. So prioritize your task accordingly. Tip number 2, use time blocking. You can use your Google Calendar or your work calendar to block your timings, like this, from this hour to this hour. You want to prioritize on meetings, project work, emails, conversations, meetings, client meetings, project briefing, whatever is there that you have to work on. So you can use your calendar accordingly, or you can also use Pomodoro technique, which works really well for me. I use 25 minutes or 20 minutes sometimes for some tasks, and then I take a 5 minutes break, and then I take another 25 minutes to work on something else. This way I know I cannot focus on anything else, so I literally utilize every single thing to keep focus, keep my attention in that one place to work on that particular thing that I really want to. So you can also use Pomodoro technique or any other technique that works for you. So use time blocking for anything and everything. Tip number 3, use SMART goals. S for specific, M for measurable, A for actionable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. And make sure you break down your goals into smaller targets so they are more manageable and achievable. Tip number 4, limit distractions. In this age, we have phones, laptops that are continuously buzzing with many messages, calls, notifications. So try to eliminate all kind of distractions from your list. Otherwise, you cannot really focus on something. So what I typically do, I have switched off all the social media notifications, and I only have email notifications, and that is my work email notifications. I have many other emails and they are silent. When I have time, I can go and look into that, but mostly I have only work notifications, so I can get to see what are important to me, and I delete all the unnecessary emails right away. And I have switched off all the notification for pretty much all the groups that I have, because groups can be such a distractions, and when I have time I can go there, and I have a specific time. Literally I have like 20 minutes and 20 minutes, 40 minutes a day to check the group conversations. And sometimes if I know that I'm into a group that have many conversations that are irrelevant to my life, I literally do not read them at all. I make sure I see them, and that's it, just to make my phone clean so they are not visible into my unread messages. I don't like that. I am a very clean person, very organized person. So this is how I manage my notifications. It depends how you are gonna manage your notifications according to your preferences. So limit distractions from everything that you can think of, and that will make sure that you can work without any interruption. Tip number 5, practice 2-minute rule. 2-minute rule is very important because sometimes we only need 2 minutes to complete a task and we procrastinate a lot. So if you have something that only takes 2 minutes, do it right away. And if something takes more than 2 minutes, don't worry. If you are facing procrastination, you just start doing it, and you will see you are already in the momentum, and you will most likely to finish that work because you are already in that zone. So practice 2-minute rule, and that's all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like our content, please do like us and subscribe to us, and make sure you make a comment how these tips are working in your life. Thank you once again. Take care. Bye-bye.